In today's class, we will be seeing about, so what are the different logic gates available, what are its functions. As we all know, so this logic gate forms the basic for any digital circuitry. It acts as a backbone for your digital circuitry. Once the basic functions of the gates are known, any complex circuit as per the application can be built with. Now we will go on to the logic gates and understand its performance, how it works. Okay, so first of all, the three basic gates which are available are AND gate, OR gate and NOT gate. Okay, so other gates which are available are NAND gates and NOR gate. So first of all, let us see what is AND gate. Here we will see the two input AND gate, how it performs. So whenever I am going to have two variables, 2 power n combinations are possible. So when I have two inputs, 4 outputs are possible for a two variable, or it is also called as a literal. Whenever I am going to give the input and analyze the output, then that is called as a truth table. Okay, so now what are the four possible combinations? So a variable can exist in normal form as well as in complemented form. So 0, 0, the first variable is complemented, the second variable is in normal form, and here it is vice versa. In the last case, both the variables are in a normal form. Okay, so 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. Now let us see the function of the AND gate. AND gate performs the function of the multiplication. Okay, now 0 into 0 means 0, 0 into 1, 0, 1 into 0, 0, 1 into 1, it gives the output as 1. Okay, so this can also be easily understandable. You just close both of your eyes for 0, 0 condition, you cannot view anything. When you are closing your eyes 0 and 1, you will not have a full clear vision. The same thing applies to 1, 0. But when you apply it as 1, 1, when you open both your eyes, you will have a clear vision. So that can be an example for a AND gate. Okay, now here, the next is your OR gate. You have the same input combination, it is going to perform the function of your addition. Okay, now here it is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 0 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 1. Here this clearly shows the distinction between your binary and boolean. In case of binary, 1 plus 1 is 10, whereas here 1 plus 1 is 1 in boolean. Okay, now this gives the operation of your OR gate. This can also be visualized as, if you are going to close your eyes, both your eyes, your output will be, you cannot see anything, 0, 0. But when you are going to open either of the eyes, in that case you can see a vision. Okay, so that vision concept is only in case of OR gate. In AND gate, you should have a clear vision. Okay, whenever I am going to have with one eyes also, I can see things with either of the eyes. But when I am going to open both the eyes also, I can see the vision. Okay, so that is the concept for your OR gate. Now this is going to be the symbol for your AND gate as well as for your OR gate. Here in case of your AND gate, the IC pin number is 7408, whereas in case of your OR gate, it is 7432. Now we will move on to a NOT gate. NOT gate, you have only one input. So if I am going to give 0 as the input, I am going to get 1 as the output. If I am going to give 1 as the input and 0 as the output. So it is just does the function of negation or inverter. Okay, it is also called as inverter. Okay, and the IC pin number for this required case is IC7404. Okay, now we will move on to your NAND gate and NOR gate. Okay, so these gates are usually called as universal gates. Why it has to be called so? It is called as universal gates because any of these basic gates, either AND or NOT gate, can be formed by using your NAND gates. Any simple building blocks can be done using your NAND and NOR gates. So they are called as universal gates. Now we will move on towards working. So I have written the inputs. So what is the difference you are seeing with respect to the AND gate and NAND gate? It is nothing but N represents that I am going to add a NOT gate. Okay, here I am having the inputs as A into B. Here it is A into B the whole bar. Suppose in this diagram, if I am going to put a NOT gate, it behaves as a NAND gate. Okay, now this I can represent by means of a bubble, that is only represented as a symbol here. And the IC pin required for this is IC7400. If you want, you can check any condition. 1 into 0 is 0, the complement value is 1. Now we will move on to your NOR gate. NOR gate just does the inversion of your OR gate. So if I am going to put a NOT gate here, okay, OR gate plus NOT gate will give you my NOR gate. If you could see the expression, it is A plus B, whereas here it is A plus B the whole bar, and the value 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0. Here also you can check any condition. 1 plus 0 is 1 and 1 inversion is 0. Thus the logic table, truth table is verified. Now if I am going to draw the diagram, as such I am going to draw the OR gate and put a bubble which shows that it is a inverter. Okay, now we will draw the different ways of drawing your NAND gate and NOR gate. Okay, in this case for the NAND gate, I can also draw like this. What will be my output? If this is my input A and B, here I will be having A bar and B bar. What is the function of the OR gate? It is addition. So it is the data, two datas are added, two variables are added. Okay, I am having, this is my first variable and this is going to be my second variable. So this I am going to add it, that's all. Okay, now I am going to apply the De Morgan's law. So what is De Morgan's law? A plus B the whole bar is equal to A bar into B bar, or A bar plus B bar is A dot B the whole bar. So now this expression applies here. Okay, so this is going to be your De Morgan's law. A plus B the whole bar is A bar into B bar. What you have to do? In De Morgan's law, you have to change the sign and split the complement. If it is going to be splitted way, then you have to put a, for addition you have to put a multiplication sign, and if the bars are splitted, you have to put a same that bar under the single variable. So when I am going to have A bar plus B bar, it is nothing but A dot B the whole bar. So this is verifies the function of your NAND gate. Similarly, we can do for your NOR gate also. So for NOR gate, so here if it is going to be AB, here it is A bar, B bar. So what is the function of your AND gate here? Multiplication. So this is my first data multiplied with the second data. So now you see your De Morgan's law. A bar dot B bar is nothing but A plus B the whole bar. So this A plus B the whole bar is going to be the function of your NOR gate. So when I am going to get the data as A bar B bar, I am getting the output as A bar dot B bar. As per De Morgan's law, A bar into B bar is nothing but A plus B the whole bar, which satisfies my NOR gate operation. Okay, so either way you can write, either I can draw as a OR then bubbled, or bubbled NAND. Bubbled NAND will be my NOR gate. Okay, now we will see two more gates which are available, that is your XOR gate or exclusive OR gate, and XNOR gate, that is exclusive NOR gate. So I am going to draw the truth table of both the things here itself. First is going to be XOR gate, that is nothing but A B bar plus A bar B, or I can write it as A XOR B. then is going to be my XNOR gate output A bar B bar plus AB, or it is A XOR B the whole bar. Anyway, I can represent. So whenever I am going to check my output of my XOR gate, if any one of the input is 1, my output will be 1. In case of XNOR gate, it is just the inversion. Okay. So now we will just see, I will draw the diagram, logic diagram also, and then we will see how it works. So XOR, so I am putting a OR symbol. This represents your XOR gate operation. And XOR gate has a IC pin number of IC7486. Now for your XNOR gate. So how XNOR gate? You just add a bubble here. So the IC number is IC74266. So this is going to be my output, which is nothing but A bar B bar plus AB. Okay. Now we will see how the two gates works. So XOR and XNOR are going to be complement of each other, just as we have seen AND and NAND, then OR and NOR. Okay. So here whenever I am going to add 2 bits, here if you could see, if any of the inputs is 1, I am getting an output. If both the inputs are same, output is 0. In other words, if the input table is going to be having the odd number of ones, then you will have a output. Okay. So this is a condition. A general example for your XOR gate will be a staircase wiring. Suppose I will have two-way switch at the top and the bottom. I can off it from either way. The light will glow as per my convenience. I can put the light in the ground floor, I can come for walking in the first floor, you will have a light glow. Suppose while you are going, so from instead of going down and offing, you can off it there and come. So that is the advantage of your XOR gate. Now let us see how it works. What is the expression I have given? A B bar plus A bar B. Let us take one condition. Suppose if I am taking 0 1. So 0 1, here it is negation, so it becomes 0 1 0, then 0 1. So it will become 1 0. Okay. So here I am having A is 0, B is 1. So I am taking this particular condition. So B bar is 0, and whenever I am going to consider the condition, here A is going to be A bar, that is 1, and your B is going to be 1. So it is 0 plus 1 into 1 is 1, output is 1. It is verified. Okay. Now we will move on same way, we will check for your XNOR gate. What happens? The same 0 1 condition we will take. So 0 and 1. So here when I give it as a negation, it becomes 1, and 1 is there, so it will become 0 plus A into B. So 0 into 1. So what will be your output? 1 into 0 is 0 plus 1, 0 into 1 is 0. So the output is 0. Thus, the output of your XNOR gates is verified. Thank you. In the next class, we will see how this NAND and NOR could be used as a universal gates. Thank you.